Super duper popular since I mentioned these at the top of the show. I think because a lot of us drink soda, cans of seltzer water, all of those different flavors, beer, all kinds of canned beverages. This is a great way to get those cans nice and neat and organized and beautifully displayed with the set of 2 clear soda can organizers with colored handles. You're going to get 2 of these for $21.99 or 3 easy payments of $7.33. Check these out. So this is exactly what it is. It like dispenses right here from the bottom, and then it rolls. But then it has a shelf. I'm gonna show you from the side what happens. It has that shelf. Doo-doo. Perfect. Uh-oh, there was a glare. Let's do it again, because this is fun. Perfect. Well, of course, you're gonna have many cans here, so you're not gonna have that moment. Don't open that one. Well, this is great. So this one that you're looking at right here is the Glacier Gray. We also have it available here next to it in the green tea. This is your white linen. And we're going to take a look at QVC.com to check out a couple more colors like the redwood. Oh, and that's it. All right, those are your 4 options. Remember, all the colors that you see here with our Cella line, Cella being our own brand here at QVC, they all match back to one another. So a great way for you to have all of that organization taken care of if you choose to get it all in the same colorway. But this is so great because a lot of times we just pack our fridge with all those cans and then you end up having to like unbury everything to find out if the can that you're looking for is actually there. So that's what happens at our house with all of the different seltzers. That's what happens at my dad's house with all of his different kinds of beer. Jen, these are so cool because it's like having that little vending machine inside your refrigerator.
Absolutely. So rather than dealing with the boxes, which I think is what most of us have always done, and then you try to stack them on top, and then of course it never fails. The beverage that everyone seems to reach for first is the one that's on the bottom.
Yes.
That box cannot continue holding up all of the other items. Now you don't have to worry about that. You see your inventory. When you want a beverage, all you have to do is take one out, and you just keep filtering through because it's just going to keep filing back in place. I love this product. We use it every single day. We have our club sodas. We have our flavored waters here. It's just a brilliant item. Here's the other fun thing is you have a traditional sized can, and then you have a tall cylinder can. It's going to fit both. Do you see the size difference?
Yeah.
It's going to fit both. So notice there's a channel right here, right in the center. There is a channel that's going to keep those smaller cans in place. Do you see how the bottom just sits? You see how it sits in there?
Right.
Right?
I don't know if you can see that.
So then
there we go.
The taller cylinder can still has room to grow, but it just allows it to slide all the way back and down into the front into its next slot.
Jen, those cans
Isn't that cool?
Those cans are called something, aren't they? Those longer, slender cans?
I think they're called pony cans.
Yes, I knew you would know.
Is that the term?
Yes,
okay.
Yes, that's correct. So like maybe like the canned wines or the energy drinks, you see the iced coffees sometimes in those, but that's a really smart way because I mean a lot of us bulk buy and that's a great way to a great call out because it's going to fit many different size cans. How many cans, regular size cans, are we looking to fit in here?
So I was able to get 10 in this one. So 10 regular sized cans, and obviously you're going to fit quite a bit more of the slender cans, those pony cans. But I love that it gives you that option that if you do want to add different types of cans, then you certainly can. And I love that you mentioned too, when you do take one out, it files into the next, but it's not a moment where it's going to be shaken so hard to the point that you can't open that can.
Right.
Unless, of course, you know, it's very, very low, very empty, and then it's filing through. But in that case, even if you only had a few, you're not going to take one out and file it back in from the very top.
Right.
You'll just set it right back in the front.
Yeah.
But it's just a wonderful way to then utilize. We actually have one here in our refrigerator, our beverage center, that when I pull the drawer out, this is the one that we use every day. Actually, can you see it through the glass there?
That's beautiful, Jen. I love that.
Isn't it brilliant how we just take out what we need? And did you hear that?
Yeah.
It immediately filed back in. Listen.
Perfect. Amazing.
Just keeps going, constantly rotating all those beverages.
That is so cool because otherwise you would just pack everything in and then maybe something you need in the back, you have to remove everything from the front and nobody wants to do that.
Right. And how many times have we lined them up on our shelf like this?
Yes.
And then you have guests that come in, they take the first 4, and then you're like, oh my gosh, where's the last one? You have to reach all the way to the back in the refrigerator in order to get the last one.
Yes. Well, this is the first day we've ever presented these at this low price, and it's very, very popular. We just reduced it to this price of $21.99. This is it. No reorder on this one. What we have is what we have, and this one is your Glacier Gray. 750 left in that Glacier Gray. Here in the center is the green tea. 250 left in green tea. White linen. 150 in that white linen. And then the redwood. That is your last call on the redwood. Remember, you're getting 2 of these clear soda can organizers with colored handles. I'm just saying, summer's around the corner. We're all going to be drinking those beers and brewskis and spiked seltzers. So definitely want to pick a couple up of these while we have them at this very low